So, as I was saying to you the other day, I was in Dubai 2 weeks ago and I had a really great meeting with a group of entrepreneurs. And we were talking a little bit about our storyline, about how, we went through college, how we started off, what businesses we set up, what obstacles we had along the way, what failures we had, how did we learn, how have we got to where we are today, how have we evolved. And I used twice, and I didn't realize I did it, but I used twice a language that I said when I got screwed over. Okay. And I never thought about it. It's just words that rolled off, off my tongue. But it was picked up by the other group that said, "Oh, it's interesting that you say that you got screwed over." Um, and it reminded me a little bit. So, because this was in Dubai, I was driving back and I was reflecting upon the conversations that we had, and it reminded me a lot of because I tried to make it professional when I was younger as a golfer, and we had two or three different sports psychologists, like really top psychologists. And one of the things that they said is the most important part of what you can work on, what you can train is self-talk. And the words that you use to yourself have a profound effect upon your performance after that point, because how you visualize what you are and what you've done creates your results after. And it took me back to them conversations because as a golfer, they use the example like when you're playing golf, you have a caddy, you have someone that carries your bag. And what they always used to say to us is that if you have Tiger Woods' caddy carrying your bag and you hit a bad shot, because normally what happens is you hit a bad shot and you go, James, you're an absolute idiot. Why have you done that? You're rubbish at that. You shouldn't have done it in this way. You're so bad at hitting them shots, you know. And then you go on to the next one and you wonder why you then follow that with another bad shot. And it's because your mind is you've programmed, I'm bad, I'm terrible, why have you done this? All negative. So they always say if you had Tiger Woods' caddy on your bag, would he have said them things to you? No. He would have turned around and said, don't worry about it. The shot's already gone. You are really good at this. It's just the wind picked up or this happened or that happened. It was a momentary thing. And pick out all of the positives so that when you get to the next shot, it's neutral or it's even better than neutral. It's positive. And that took me back to the moment of the conversation where, me saying, oh, when I got screwed over, it wasn't because that's a negative conversation. What actually happened was this was a huge learning. Uh, what actually happened was that was a huge learning situation for me. And this is what we should be trying to think. We should be super careful about the words that we use, our self-talk. So instead of phrasing it as I got screwed over, actually that it was a blessed situation. It was a huge learning curve. And we should be pulling out all of the positives all of the time from these circumstances that we think are bad, but actually there's so much nutrients and goodness in them events that actually cause us to propel and stretch on and become a new person.